From Studio 8A, coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU 8 News Today.
Police are searching for two subjects related to the murder of a former Missouri prison director.
A soon-to-be Big Ten university pulls the plug on its high-profile basketball coach. And the Missouri House passes a bill that could create a safer environment at schools.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, April 4th, 2013. Thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Megan Murphy.
And I'm Carlie McGuire.
I'm Eric Aldrich, and it feels a little warmer out there this morning.
Definitely
all
compared
week
to
long.
yesterday.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice morning and pretty typical.
Yeah, spring.
I was going to say usual, but fairly typical springtime weather pattern for a lot of us.
Seems like it to me. I'm just happy that we're starting to be able to put away the coats and the gloves and the, or at least downsize from the big coats to the smaller coats.
Yeah, just one layer this morning.
That's right. That's right.
All right, thanks, Eric.
You bet.
Tired of paying top dollar for pricey prescription drugs? Well, try shopping around. A nationwide survey by Consumer Reports found that some pharmacies charge as much as 10 times more than others for some of the most popular generic drugs. The magazine looked at the cost for the generic version of 5 blockbuster drugs: Lipitor, Lexapro, Plavix, Actos, and Singular. It found that the highest prices were at nationwide pharmacy chains, while retail warehouse clubs charged the least. So why the discrepancy? Industry analysts say bigger retailers buy more of the drugs, so they pay less and in turn charge less. Their best advice? Call around to compare prices. Microsoft is cutting the price of Windows 8 hybrids and tablets. The Microsoft online store is offering deep discounts on standalone tablets, hybrid PCs with detachable keyboards, and convertibles with built-in keyboards. No word on how long the price drop will last. Tech experts say that the reduced prices could be a sign that Microsoft and other retailers are trying to clear out inventory. Although new models aren't imminent, Microsoft has confirmed it's working on an updated version of Windows. Time is running out to buy the so-called holy grail of baseball cards. Bidding ends tomorrow night for the 1909 card of Pittsburgh Pirates shortstop Honus Wagner. The Golden Auction in New Jersey is selling one of only 50 cards in existence. The bidding started at $500,000 and at last check now stands at $1.4 million. The card is in such short supply because Wagner made the American Tobacco Company recall it when he discovered it had made the card without his permission and he didn't want kids buying cigarettes. New technology used to communicate with your newborn.
How one hospital in California is making sure moms have a way to talk with their babies. KOMU 8 News Today will be back in 2 and 2. It's amazing how kids can pick up an iPad and just start using it right away, while older adults and presumably wiser parents can be befuddled by the technology.
And now some children are starting even earlier than ever, right after birth. NBC's Erica Edwards has the story. Hospital staff use a secure internet connection for baby time. The program may someday be extended to families whose babies are so sick that they must be sent to Cedars-Sinai via helicopter from other parts of the state. How much hair is on your head could be an indicator of the health of your heart. An analysis of nearly 40,000 men reveals those who have lost the most hair are 30% more likely to develop coronary artery disease. The risk was the highest for men with thinning hair on the top of their head. There was no increased risk for a receding hairline. The researchers say baldness is an indicator of insulin resistance and inflammation, both factors that increase the risk for heart problems. A new Swedish study suggests low testosterone may predict future arthritis cases in men. Researchers looked at the medical records of 30,000 people who were followed for a decade. They studied blood samples from 100 men who developed rheumatoid arthritis and found those with low testosterone were significantly more likely to develop the disease. They say they now know the hormonal changes may precede the start of arthritis symptoms.
One Illinois student takes school board matters into his own hands.
And he's the youngest person to run for a school board position. That's next. Live look out at Columbia Regional Airport. Your time is 4:52. We'll be right back. An Illinois teenager is throwing his hat into the political ring.
Zachary Hiller is a senior at Ziegler-Royalton High School, and now he wants to sit on the school board. Arnold Wyrick has the story.